Seki is a spectacular dance. It is a dance about the Niger Delta people. It's a dance that traces the American tap dance to the indigenous people of the Niger Delta. And look at it, do I copy the American? Do I copy the British culture? No. I have my culture. It is rich, it is beautiful, and the world wants to see it. My Africa is bright, it's beautiful, it's colorful. My name is Yibo Koko, and Seki is my Africa. Nigeria, the Niger Delta, River State is my state, and I am an Ijaw man. That's who I am. Fly on Africa.
Yibo Koko is no ordinary choreographer. One of Nigeria's most celebrated entertainers, he has enjoyed a rich variety of showbiz roles before deciding to concentrate on a dance that celebrates his culture. He calls it Seki.
Okay, I'm from the Niger Delta, and the Niger Delta is a name that sometimes gets negative, but predominantly it is a great people that stay there, or rather live there. And they say, if, how would you say it? When I'm good, my mother never hears it, but when I'm bad, she does. Our idea is to create that space and energy where we're showing the world that Seki, which is the dance we're using, is a convoluting concourse of juxtaposed dances that you can get from the Niger Delta, especially when we're saying that the American tap dance evolved from our area. So we show that our culture is rich, and that's what we're doing with Seki, and that's what I'm doing right now.
His path to a life in the arts was far from straightforward, with his parents pushing him towards a more conventional career.
It was a challenge because predominantly my parents, or my guardian in particular, they wanted me to study law, and theater was more like for charlatans that never do well. So you know that that was a challenge from the beginning. But like I said, vision is the art of seeing things invisible, and I saw my future through art and theater.
Koko first made a name for himself as a comedian and was then invited to be a judge on Nigeria's Got Talent. In between all this, he also earned a reputation as one of Nigeria's top film directors.
Action!
Film remains very important to him.
We can tell our stories by expressing our art forms and telling people in power and telling ourselves that we can make money through our arts, but by doing that, we can make our country a better place to be in or to live in.
Attracting funding for films is a lot easier than persuading people to pay for dance troupes, and much of his time is spent driving around Lagos, meeting people who have supported his project.
We're heading to see His Royal Majesty King ABTB. He's been my benefactor. So he was the guy who funded the performance way back 20 years ago. It's an honor to be here. The idea, like I told you before, is we have to tell the world about our dance and how you've been supportive of the dance.
We're not just a people of militancy and all that. We're people that have, great tradition. I can really bless you from our ancestors, and you know the role you play in promoting our cultures, our traditions. That ancestors will continue to guide you and bring to fruition this art collective dream.
Koko is a dedicated family man and shares his home with some enormous pets.
Remember when I said the costumes for Seki was going to be so remarkable? Somebody says, "Oh, what of the one of Wakanda?" I say, Seki costume is billion times more colorful than the Wakandian costume. Yeah, they thought I was joking until they saw the costume. This is more like my jacket, Then I have this on my waist, the tie, a bow. And Seki is about 40% complete. This is just trying to meet color. I like to go out of the usual way to make my life bright. I can tell you a whole lot about my books. So this is more like the African writers. Now this is for my movie making. This is my stories. This. I remember when I was in the secondary school, yeah? Way back in I think about, it was 82. Yeah, 82. Under the flyover, I saw a book, Louis L'Amour. It wasn't James Hadley Chase, so it was Comstock Lord. I don't know where it is now. But this is Louis L'Amour. And ever since, I went to Dallas, I went to Austin, I went to London. I mean, everywhere I go, the first thing I do is Louis L'Amour. So I have over 97% of the books written by Louis L'Amour.
Well read, with a truly international outlook, he has a well thought out vision of where he can take Seki next.
I tell you, it is an avenue, it is an opportunity, it is a protest to show to the world that we are rich and we can make money from what we have. And I would want to do just expressing my art form right now through the colors and sounds of the Niger Delta people. That's it.